Da ist der Chat rechts, gell?
Ja, ja.
Warte, wird gestartet.
Okay. Hi. Sorry, So, let's start the stream. I hope you can hear me if anyone is watching the stream. Well, welcome to my first stream ever. We have tried to solve any technical difficulties that we had, because there are many. I have no experience with streaming at all, so bear with me. Today we get to paint a little bit together. Oh, hi Fiona! Oh, nice to see you! I have to admit that there's like a 10-second delay, so if I'm answering a little bit late, I'm sorry. We weren't able we weren't able to dissolve the delay problem of like around 10 or 12 seconds. So I'm trying to stream today and I'm a little bit nervous, but well, that's who I am. As you might know, I was a little bit I'm glad that it worked, because I wasn't sure if the notification would work. Now I'm happy that this. As you might know, I was a little bit obsessed with storks lately, and I thought I will paint another stork today. This is the sketchbook I'm working in the most, and I think you can recognize some of the paintings here. This was actually a video that is yet to come, because I had a trip to a nearby medieval castle, and this is the church in this town, and this is part of the ruins of the castle, and I will make some more sketches of this and will upload it, I don't know when, but this is the sketchbook, and this is basically the one that I will work in today. This one I like. You can see I was obsessed with storks, because the last 3 of them are storks. And this is another sketchbook that I work in sometimes, but there isn't much in there. So, oh, thank you. I'm glad you do. So, here I have prepared some water and white ink, because I use some at the end of the paintings. And I think I will paint with the little White Knight set. Would this be okay for you, or do you want to see other palettes and choose from one of them? Because I'm willing to show them all. This one is a handmade one. Oh, yeah, say hi to the dogs. They need their food. So this is the Daniel Smith Primatech set that I got recently, but I haven't painted with it a lot, but I don't think they would be perfect for the stork. I have the palettes. I should show the palettes. Well, you have seen this one, because I store all the palettes in a drawer nearby. So these are the semi-precious stones ones from Daniel Smith, in a tiny little palette. Then I have actually 3 White Knight palettes. This is the big 36 colored one. And I like the color selection they have. Like this turquoise. But I have to admit that the pens don't look very pretty when they come. But the paints are actually pretty powerful. I have swatched them in this one. I think this is the swatches from the 36 pen set from this one, from the White Knights. And this was the test painting I made with the palette. And this is the 12 pen set, the swatches and the painting. I was painting finches for the tests. I know it's a little bit dirty because, well, I used it. Also the paints do stain the palettes, but well. Then I have the tiny one White Knight tube palette. These are the swatches, and this is a test painting that I made with it. Here you can see that they are still glossy and they don't dry up completely in the pans because they have a lot of honey in them. I know that the swatches look a little bit weak on here, but they're actually pretty strong colors. What bothers me a little bit about the set that they only have like a warm red in the set, but not a cooler red included. This is the color selection of the 12 pen set in comparison. And as you can see, they add a carmine there, like a cooler red. But leave out the sepia, I think. Yeah, the sepia. Which actually is a pretty nice color. Hi Otto! Oh, I'm glad you're here. Hi. I'm showing some palettes of mine. Yeah, the paints are pretty rich. Here I painted with them freshly from the tube. Yeah, these are the White Knight sets that I have. Right. Here are the swatches and the test paintings I made. And this is the tube set, like this one that I was just talking about. Yeah, thank you, Otto. I'm happy too. This is quite overwhelming to be able to interact with you like live. I'm also sorry for my accent. I know it's bad, but I try my best. These are the swatches from the 12 pen set of the White Knight paints and the test painting here. And then I have the 36 pen set. And this is this one here. And these are the swatches and the test painting. Aww, you're too kind, thank you. Yeah, I thought, like, just take a look. There are so many beautiful paints in there, and they are so nice and colorful. And I thought I need to paint a really colorful bird to show them off. So, yeah. Because for the oh, I'm sorry about that. That was loud. Because for the other sets I used finches. So. But I have to admit, I don't have as many paints as you do, Otto. Hi, Sam! So, yeah, this one is empty. Then I have empty palettes in there. I have to buy more paints. This is my Schminke and Daniel Smith set. But I don't have many Daniel Smith colors, I have to admit that. These are only these three in the set. The Phthalo Turquoise, the Sap Green, and the Undersea Green, because I wasn't unhappy with the Oh, I'm sorry, Sam, I didn't know that. I just wanted to try out to stream and we had technical difficulties, so I'm happy that it works. Yeah, back to the palette. Most of them are Schminke, but this one, and this one are Daniel Smith colors, because, and this is something I'm very unhappy about the Schminke paints. This is the Schminke Sap Green. Hi! Oh, 4 a.m. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it's that early where you are. Oh. Have a good night and sweet dreams. Yeah, I'm not happy about the Schminke greens. Because, well, the thing is, I love the color green a lot. But as you can see, the greens are just a very small part in my palette. I need to buy more greens. Ice cream sounds perfect. Did you have rain already, Ota? Because you mentioned that it was like pretty hot where you are, and we have like the second day that it's raining now. I don't have the Schminke Phthalo Green. You're not happy with it? Well, because, like, the color I love the most is Sap Green. These are the storks from that I posted recently on Instagram. Here. Oh, that's great, Otto. Because we have rain, so it might rain where you live too soon. I hope it does. Then, like, oh, because it's so staining, you mean? I have a lot of staining paints, and I don't mind it that much because I've just shown up of this palette and it has already stained with the White Night paints. I like it how we are now ranting about the Schminke greens. Oh, but this is crazy that like a watercolor paint just dry up so bad that you can't remove it afterwards. I've never heard of that. That's unusual. Thank you, Artie. May I say Artie? Alchemy? How do you want to be called? Have a good night. Yeah, I can show you. Well, this is the palette I use the most, but I also like the White Night paints. I use them often in my sketchbook. Like the last ones, these three were painted with a small White Night set. This one. I like their green, and it's really called only green. Then I have the Winsor & Newton Cotman palette, and it's like not special, but it's the big one. There are the swatches. I've dropped it once, so I'm not sure if the paints are in the right pans now. But I've used it. This is the one I started out with, and as you can see here, the Sap Green is the one I use the most. Yeah, I thought about giving this away, but very conscious about giving away a palette that I have already used and that I have already dropped. Because like, oh, thank you, Otto. You are so good. I love your flowers that you painted and posted recently on Instagram. They're really beautiful. Like, this is the Cotman set. Then I have 2 of the Prima Marketing sets, the Decadent Pies, which I actually like from the color selection, but not the metallic or colors, because they're, I don't know, not very useful to me, and they are not very shiny also. But the color selection I actually like. And then I have the Tropicals. And as you can see, I've used them quite a lot. Sam, do you want to have the palette, like this one? Otto, of course, they're gorgeous. I really love the style. Because even if I don't paint myself in this style, I still like to watch at it, or to look at it. So, of course I'm supportive. I like what you do. Yeah. So these are the Prima Marketing paints. And they're also weird in their texture, because when they dry up, like on the palette, they flake off. And it's so crazy. No other paint does that I have. Because I was willing to give the palette to you, Sam, if you want it. The Prima ones, I think they're okay. Because they have such a weird texture. And you've heard it probably, because it's not smooth, it's like very rough texture of the paint itself. Yeah, they paint off the palette, like here. But they don't flake off the paper, as far as I know. And I've used them quite a lot when I just started out, because I started out with the Winsor & Newton Cotman and got the Prima Marketing sets, because I thought, well, the color selection is fun. And it actually is, because I like this one. Oh, okay, maybe I will show you some more that I've painted with these sets. And as you can see, I'm just brushing away all these color flakes. Oh. Yeah, me too. Me too. There are some things that I can show you, but I want to show you something that I've painted with the. Like this one is something I painted with the Prima Marketing sets. This is one of the first pieces when I started painting again, because you won't believe it, I had like a painting or art break of around 10 years when I studied in university, and this is how I started painting again. And oh, I can find the other pieces. Oh, here. This is also one that I painted with the Decadent Pies set. Yes, I saw videos of people painting, and I thought that I really had like the urge to start painting again, and then we did, and this is how it started. These were the two like first pieces when I started, and it was in September 2017. It's not that far back. So it's also on like a watercolor postcard paper, because I've sent some of the originals just away like postcards. I seal them like with a wax, and then they're waterproof, and they go out to people who hopefully appreciate them. Oh, Sam, thank you. Yeah, I was unsure how this stream will work, but well, I have. Oh, really? Oh, that's so great to hear, Otto, that we started watercolors almost simultaneously. That's a hard word. I can show you, like, the oldest piece. I also have the oldest piece. This is not the oldest piece, but I have to put it away. That I found of me drawing. I have them all in, like, this binder. I just have to find it. Because I drew a lot when I was young, and up until I was, I don't know. These were some of the older pieces. And I don't know why I kept them, but this is from 2007. Just some like practice pieces. And then I stopped doing art and drawing, and well, you know where I am now. And you probably know the Tarsier. I just posted him like a week ago, maybe. He's too big for the binder, to be honest. So, back to the palette. I have the Kuretake Gansai Tambi palette. Oh, thank you, Otto. I'm glad too, because it's so much fun. And honestly, I love the community and the people. And I love watching the videos, because there's always something new and something inspiring. And also your videos about like the tests with the salt. I haven't watched the latest of yours where you tested different salts, because I wanted to take time to watch it. Like, yeah. Then I have the Kuretake Gansai Tambi palette, as you can see here, like with this plastic. And I used it quite a lot. Funny, this is the only palette where I use like the black paint so much that it already like hit the pan. But I like the gold and of this one. This one? Hi, Eve! Oh, hi! Nice to see you. Sam, do you want to buy the Kuretake palette? It's nice. I like it. But it's not new. Well, don't be sorry, Eve. It's the first stream ever. And I honestly didn't expect anyone to come. So I'm very glad that you're here. And well, the other palettes that I have are like specialty colors, you might say. It feels Japanese. Yeah, it kinda does. Mine has already stains on them because I'm not kind to my palettes. Yeah. But the paints also dry up with the years. As you can see, the ochre already curled up, like here. Can you see it? I don't know. What is the number 90 gold? I have this set. Is the number 90 gold in this set? And I like them. Honestly, this is my favorite gold, this yellow gold, and this one. Yeah, get yourself some tea, or coffee, or whatever. The last one in this green box. This one? I also always thought it's like some kind of bronze, or copper, or I don't know. Here. Yeah, this is pretty. It's like a little bit reddish, right? Yeah. And then I have like the pearl colors, because they're really pretty on black. Oh. The only one, yeah. I got myself this set because I used a lot of gold at one time during this almost 1 year full of watercolor painting. Yeah, tea is great. I love tea too. But it was so hot, so I didn't drink a lot of tea lately. Oh, Eve. Now I want some tea. So, these are the pearl colors. So, I'll put these ones away. And then I have like some watercolor pencils and pencils that I occasionally use. What I figured out that they are not light fast, like the ones I have, the Prismacolor Premiere. They fade a lot. I still have the light fastness tests running, so I will make a video on them soon. I'll put away these palettes and we can paint a little if you want. Or I can show you other stuff that I have here. Kannst du mir das rausholen? So, what is the Irodori Kobako set? Oh yeah, free shipping. Oh, well, sorry to hear that. Yeah, the gem colors are very pretty, Fiona. I have seen them, but I don't have them. They are like stronger in color and not so pale or pastel like the other ones. I just wanted to show. I don't know if I have used them here, but I have this sketchbook with black pages, and I haven't used it a lot, just for like random stuff. And these are pencil drawings that I've made. Oh yeah, I was obsessed with octopi. Jellyfish. Oh, that sounds cute. Cute, Eve. Oh, I didn't know they have that. As you see, I had these are practice things as well. This is something for you, Eve, I think. Yeah, and here I was testing out inks and pens. Yeah, pulpo. When I was in Spain, I've been to a pulperia once, and that was a very strange experience for me, but very impressive. Yeah. So, do you want to paint with me? But we can still talk. Is it okay if I paint in this small one, or do I have to, or do you want me to paint like in the bigger sketchbook? Oh, the small one or the bigger one? I don't have as much in the bigger one. This is from Hahnemühle. This is Hahnemühle paper, and this is the Moleskine one. I actually like the Hahnemühle texture of not only the paper but the sketchbook itself. Let's paint Hahnemühle. I have also tried out this yellow masking tape, and it works very nice because I had like the purple one earlier, and it is not as sticky, and there are papers where it just comes off during the painting, but it doesn't happen with the yellow one, and also it doesn't rip the paper like you're going to watch. Yeah, sure. There's actually a collaboration running where I've been asked, and the video is coming up on Saturday, the 14th. So it was quite nice. And I think this was the most emotional video that I have ever made, like for this collaboration. And it was so strange. So I have actually already found some reference photos for me for what I want to paint. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I can already talk about this collab, but the theme was fairy tales and nightmares, and I thought of fairy tales and my childhood, and then I have painted something that reminded me of fairy tales during my childhood, and honestly during the voiceover I started to cry. I've cut out quite a bit of it, but it was crazy. I'm not the person who starts crying like randomly. Please don't think that. But yeah. But it's a picture I like. Yeah. That's my water. Well, this is not the water I drink. I have a glass of water here. That would be strange. Although, I accidentally have taken 1 or 2 sips from like painting water once or twice in my life. So I'll start with a sketch, okay? I have the reference photo in front of me. I actually have like two screens, and one is there, and there I can read whatever you are writing. Hi, Ahadfel. Ahadfel is one member of the collab I was talking about, so if you want to see her video on Saturday, you can follow her too. And of course, just follow each other because you all are great people with great art. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have seen your live stream where you cried, Otto. Yeah. It's sometimes emotional, right? um, yeah, subtle love. I think your voiceover was okay. I have watched your newest videos. I have to admit that I watch almost every video of the persons that are currently in the chat, but I don't always leave a comment. But I do leave the likes, like thumbs up. You probably can't see the sketch because it's a very light pencil. It's a 2H. And I'm also sorry that you have to see me paint another stork because I'm not sure. Sometimes I have like the urge to paint certain stuff, and mostly animals and birds. And the storks are just like, I don't know, I love them. I know I had a comment once about how I sketch, and I don't really have a technique, I think. It's just like how I do stuff. I see like a form, like this is round, and then it goes into a certain curve. And then it goes up again, like. And then I tried to just match the lines and make them pretty. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, that's okay, Eve. Great Ahadfel, you're the best. Yeah, everyone follow everyone. That's... Is my connection bad, Ahadfel? Does the stream buffer or something? I know that there's a delay of about around like 12 seconds, and I wasn't managed to resolve this problem. Oh, thanks. I probably, if I finish this, I will probably post it on Instagram. Bye. No buffer. Oh, I'm so great. I'm so great. I'm so glad. I'm sorry. I'm not great. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I wanted to say. Oh, this is the bad thing about live streams. I can't edit it out if I say stupid stuff. And yeah. Hi, Cyan. Oh, you're in the Alps, Ahadfel. Yeah, I have seen you posting like the photos of you traveling. Oh, have fun there. Oh no, Otto. Yeah, thank you, but I'm very bad at taking compliments. No, no. Now you're making me cry again. uh, okay, maybe I am the person who cries like at random stuff. So this is my favorite part, the eyes. Oh, it's okay, Otto. I can deal with that. Didn't expect random compliments. Yeah. So it looks a little bit weird. I think I think I have to go down with the eye a little bit. Here. That's why sketching is important. I think for the next one I will have a finished sketch. That's what Eve is doing great in her streams. She always has like finished sketches, and that makes a lot easier and also more fun to watch, I think. They have like this red skin area around the eye here. Yeah. And this is like how my sketches always look. That's all. I'm not very detailed in my sketching. So, what palette should I use? Small one? It's a black, it's a stork with a black beak. So I don't think I need a lot of colors to paint this one. Yeah. I can put the colors like here so you can see them. And I also have 2 jars of water. Oh, this is pretty. This is going to be great. I will mix up like well, what do you have for a snack, Sam? So oh, sounds great. So I won't make... Yeah, this is the Ultimo brush, the number 10. I love it so much. I actually have bought it in a set of 3 brushes, and the other ones were the Escoda Barocco. And I love them too, but they're a little bit stiffer than this one. Just wait a second. These ones. But I had paints that have already stained the bristles there. But I love this one. It's very, very nice. I use it for all the backgrounds and stuff. And also for... I actually use it quite a lot for the birds, because I also put the shadows of the like the feathers down with the big brush. It's very nice for loose paintings. I know it's not as big as some of Otto's brushes, but it's a big one for me. But also, as you can see, I always take a lot of water when I paint. I have a little towel like here. Yeah, it's a size 10. I'm sorry that my big brush is a small brush for you. Oh. This is actually really the biggest one that I have, because I have here like a TARDIS cup with brushes, and this is the biggest one. Oh. It's a big brush for me. Oh. But as you have seen, like, this is the biggest size painting that I work on, really. So, I don't know. Oh. So. It's 14 round. Well, it's bigger than mine. So, I'll put some shadows on the bird now. This is the part that always makes me nervous, because when I go too dark, I am afraid to ruin like the painting. Because I can always darken up the background. It's like here. So. What? You don't know what the TARDIS is? Yeah, Otto, I also have the TARDIS like cookie jar in the kitchen. And I also have another TARDIS mug, because it's honestly our favorite show, and we're watching it, and we're currently re-watching it, and are watching the classical Doctor Who series. So we're really waiting for the new one. Like, oh. this makes me crazy to wait such a long time for the new season of Doctor Who. Um, the TARDIS is a police public call box that is also a spaceship, and it is used by a alien species named Time Lord, and it's great. Watch it. Please just watch it. It's the best show you will ever see. My favorite Doctor. Well, I have several favorite Doctors because I like them for different reasons. I like number 9 a lot, and him being with Rose, and I like number 10 and Donna because I like the combination of them. And I also liked 11 with Amy and Rory. It's all one Doctor in the end, you know, regenerations. Cyan, I too don't watch a lot of series, but this is something you have to watch. Like, really? This is the best thing you can do. Watch this series. Why? Oh, River. Yeah, River was great. So, as I've mentioned, this is a black-beaked stork. So, but the beak has actually a very bright highlight here. It's almost white, and it's a little bit lighter at like the end. Oh. Sam, 30 layers on painting is a lot. Like really a lot. I can mix some ultramarine. With the black. And the black is very powerful, as you can see. So the beak is a little bit bluer. Because it feels like it is. Yeah. Does it? Hi, Nasreen. Um, Nasreen, I've been already talking about the collab that will start or go online on Saturday. Nasreen is the one who started the collab, you should know. Don't be sorry. was so spontaneous that I wanted to stream because the webcam just arrived today, you know. And we set it up and we had some difficulties and we tried some, like, I don't know, 30-second streams just to see if it really works, and it did. Hi, Dante. I don't know if you can hear him, but Dante's in the room. Yeah, I've already been talking about the video of the for the collab, Nasreen. I think it's gonna be great. Hi, Ryanon? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I just know how you all are being pronounced because you mentioned it yourselves or others in the streams. That's how I learn to pronounce stuff. I want to darken it up, like around here a little bit. And here. Oh, oh. Dante just crawled under the desk, like, and his feet are very wet. I guess because it rained today, but it was just a strange feeling when I touched his feet with my feet and it was wet. Oh, Cyan. Yeah. But names are really hard because everyone wants to be like pronounced right, and it's always something different. Like when I watched Americans and they all offered pronunciations for Lana, and it was so disturbing because I never could decide which one to choose because I don't know, I'm aware of it that not everyone will pronounce my name right or as I like it, so I just don't bother about it a lot. Oh yeah, the Pecco video. I was so sad because I thought, oh, Eve was streaming again when I saw this, and then I saw that I was late, and turned on the stream, and there was like only Pecco being petted. It was cute though. And I will add a little bit of green here. Yeah. I think this is right. As you can see, I have I'm using the smaller brush now. This is funny about storks. I think their skin is actually red. And you don't see it in many animals, like red skin. Oh. I miss having a cat too. It was fun growing up with cats. Like they have all different characters and stuff. Oh. Oh, that sounds like a great plan, Nasreen. You have a lot of artists that are not in your collab in this one, and they are all great. I can just repeat, everyone, you can follow everyone here because all of you are great. Yeah, but I don't think birds are that difficult, to be honest. Or maybe they are, I don't know. I'm not even sure if I know what I'm doing because I just do what feels right. I know it's a bad thing to admit on live stream, but well, now you all know. Oh, it's actually pretty nice to talk to you all. The eye of this stork is like a bluish, greenish color, a very pretty one. Because I don't like it when the eye look almost black like on these ones. I prefer it when they have like a little bit of color like this one does. But flowers are pretty too. I'm bad with flowers. Like, I actually have a flower on the other side here. This is how I paint flowers sometimes. And I'm not that good with them, I think. Oh, yeah. But, well, making typos is normal, I think. Just let me think. I will use some of this one. And some of this one. And make it very, very green. And then I'll put a little bit of this red in there. And I need more water to see it. Yeah. I have some service here, like changing water. That is right. I'm not afraid to make mistakes, to be honest. Oh, this is not what I want. Dankeschön. This is what I want. Yeah, I was just testing out the color a little bit there. Hi, Dory. Oh, nice to see you. Welcome to my first stream ever. That's a historical event or something. Well, Nasreen, I have seen you using like this ink. I don't know. These palettes. I don't know how they are called. And I think watercolors from the pen work exactly like that. Honestly. Also, Dory is a great artist. She makes like amazing realistic portraits, and she draws with charcoal, and I think you use pastels and everything I can imagine, also watercolors and gouache. I think this is what I have seen her use, and markers. If you are curious, visit her channel. You people make me happy, you know that? Thank you so much. Oh. I'm sorry for the autofocus. I don't know how to turn it off, honestly. I tried it, but the webcam is like a basic one, and I don't have settings on the webcam itself, and I don't know how to turn it off otherwise. This is something I have to research for first. Yeah, Dory did a Bob Ross portrait with a squirrel, right? There was a squirrel. Squirrel was one of the most difficult English words to pronounce for Germans. Otto, this is a Logitech 920, 990 C or C920 or 90. I don't know. Yes, I use OBS, Cyan. Oh, Cyan, you got new ink and you can test it. And this is like this is terrible. You need to have a glass dip pen because it's the best that I know for testing inks. Otto, I'm on Linux. No Mac or Windows here. Like this is my glass dip pen, and it's perfect for testing, and you can write with it very nicely, and it's so easy to clean. Yeah, I am. Thanks, Cyan. Yeah, squirrel is really a difficult word. SQ hurl. Sam. Yeah, this is Cyan, you need one of these. I know you have like a glass nib fountain pen. You've shown it in one of your streams, but these ones are so practical and nice. Like, I'm showing off all of my supplies. I don't have anything left for any further streams, I think. Throughout, is it right how I pronounce it? Also, one of the most difficult words for me is comfortable, and I'm never sure if I pronounce it right. I always feel like I have to pronounce it like comfort table because of, but I know that it's wrong. So I'm glad that we all have problems with the English language. But comfortable is no. Really? Oh, thank you. Are you pronouncing this right now, Sam? And writing down what you are actually pronouncing? Are you testing this out? Oh, it's raining again. Oh, the mouse is hidden hinter the glass, behind the glass jars. Just, I just want to, um, oh, thanks, Cyan. I will check the OBS settings. Thank you. Available? Oh, Dory, I think available is a very nice word. Actually, one of those where I feel that I don't struggle as much with them. Oh, the TH is a very common problem for German native speakers because some of them say like not the, but like S, an S-low sound. So thinking is often not thinking but thinking, or not the but the, and this is a very common problem here. Yeah, I don't have like drivers installed, Cyan. It was just like plug and play. I put it in and then it worked. I'm sorry. I will check on that all. Oh, Nasreen, what languages do you speak? I think most of the users here are speaking at least like 2 or 3 languages. All very smart and creative people here. The best, I tell you. I want to add some of the shadow of the beak here. It's actually difficult to stream and because I want to read everything you write, and I want to talk to you because this is the most fun thing to interact, to be honest. But I also want you to watch something nice, like and to paint. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, as you know, I had a cold last week, and it still left a little bit. Like, I like those fluffy birds. You're learning German, Sam? Oh, that's fun. So I can make streams in like German from now on, and you will come and listen and be able to communicate with me. Hi, Jared. Oh, nice to see you. Oh, Dory, you can learn. I'm sure if you needed to learn them, and you would be able to learn that and to speak all of the languages you would like to speak. November rain. What color is that? Is it like a grayish color sign? Aw. Oh, Dory. It's okay. I can make English streams for you. Oh, Nasreen, that's such a neat selection of languages. Oh, cool. I think Cyan can speak Russian too, because I do speak Russian. Isn't it Purple Rain, Eve? Or is there a song called November Rain? Is it really like November Rain? I have to research that later. Really? Ah, maybe I'm not old enough. No, I don't know the song. I really don't. Oh, Supernatural. Oh, Yeah, that's a show we watch also, like every episode. You're not alone with that, Eve. 1992. Yeah, I was 7 back then and living in Siberia, so the odds are um, big that I didn't um, hear it back then. I'm sorry, but you're not old. I have seen you. You're not old. You like no, you're not. My grandmother is old, and well, you're not close. None of you are. Yeah, 80s. Yeah, Siberia, Nasreen. But I have to admit that in Siberia, the 80s arrived there just in the 90s, so I know that what others experienced here in the 90s, in the 80s, I had the same experience in the 90s back there. Oh, you're so young, Cyan. Yeah, 1992. Oh, well, in the 50s? Yeah, my parents too. But honestly, one of my best friends was born in the 50s too, so, well, I'm not that judgy about age. I have to admit the stream is a little bit distracting from the painting. Oh, the 70s. Well, Otto, then you're not. You may be 10 years older than me. That's okay. I honestly thought you were like the same age, so. But it. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I think that's the difference we will have too, to my friend who's in the 50s now, Fiona. And she's doing great. Like, she's one of the most inspiring persons I've met in real life. And yeah, I very like her. But you're not the youngest here, Cyan. I know that Sam is younger than you are. I'm sorry, Sam, that I told that to everyone. I think Sam is the youngest. Hi, Grace. Aw, thank you for coming. Thank you all. I honestly feel like I'm almost finished. I want to darken up some of these spaces here because this is where like the feathers are divided and you can see a little bit of this red skin of the stork. Honestly, thank you that you all are here, because I didn't expect so many to come, and I'm really, really happy that you all came to watch me paint and talk to you, and I love it. I think I want to darken up. Yeah. What? Oh, sorry, I was a little bit distracted. I think I also want to darken up the background a little bit. And just put a little bit more texture to the beak. This is called beak, by the way. I'm never sure if I'm right with vocabulary. Oh, thank you, Nasreen. And Fiona. Oh, thank you. No, Grace, don't be sorry. You're perfect. It wasn't like announced much in advance. It was very spontaneous. I just got the webcam today, so it's like we have talked a little bit about my palettes, and I have shown the ones I have, and about ink and everyone's age. I think I'll delete the chat after I post it. Or after this is uploaded. Yeah, paint. I have a question. When I pronounce your name Rhiannon, is this right? Rhiannon? I feel like I have to pronounce this Rhiannon. Regular live streams. I will try, Cyan. I will try. A regular live stream. I will try, honestly. I will maybe once a week. Yeah, I have like a little set of paints that I haven't tried out yet, and I plan to make a video, but I could also do it on live stream next time. This is like the Primatech set that I've got with Rhodonite, genuine Mayan blue, genuine Yadit, genuine Jadate. Yeah, there you go. Hematite genuine, Amethyst genuine, and Piemontite genuine. And this is like the little palette I made with like magnetic tape. The idea I have from Yamiya Kapow. You love live streams? Fiona, you got yourself the November Rain ink? Aww. Oh, thank you, Grace. I have to admit that it's more fun than I thought it would be. I think it's so nice, and it's easier for me to interact with you like live and talk to you and get some kind of response than to make voiceovers and talk to people that I can't see and that will watch it somewhere sometime later. So I enjoy it a lot. You like fountain pens? Aw. Yeah, it's so fun. I don't have many fountain pens. Well, I can't compete with cyan when it comes to fountain pens, but I have two in use. I have posted this one that I got recently, like the, I think, online one. And it has green ink in it. And then I have this one, and I actually am not sure who made this one, but I like this one, and this one has black ink in it. This one I use for signing everything that other have to see, and this one is for my private stuff because it's fun and green. You don't like editing, cyan? Yeah, but, well, I don't have too much work editing my videos. Most of them I just speed up, to be honest, and cut out the things that I don't want anyone to see, which is quite a lot sometimes. I feel like I want to darken up the background here a little bit. And I want to put some shadow around here. Fiona, the cheap ones, the cheap fountain pens, because mine were around like 30 euros. I don't think it's like high end for fountain pens. Oh, have fun working, Eve. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Nasreen, we also use fountain pens in school here. And everyone learns writing using fountain pens in Germany. Oh, thank you, Eve. People, don't forget to follow Eve because she has great videos and great reviews on paint and stuff. And also, don't forget, as I mentioned several times, to follow each other. Everyone. Follow everyone. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, I to take a long. Well, okay. Cyan. It takes me also a long time to make proper voiceovers because I'm, well, not picky, but I want to pronounce things right, and sometimes I just can't, and sometimes I stutter, and I'm also sorry that I do that. Sorry, I had just to grab the mouse that is hiding here behind the water. Oh, thank you, Fiona. Most of my English I learned at school, actually. and well, by practicing and watching Doctor Who and other TV shows, because I watch TV in English mostly when it's an English show or English series. So but I think many Germans speak English pretty well. And I know that many Spanish people do too, but they don't admit it when you ask them. When I went to Spain, I walked, I went on, a, yeah, it wasn't a hike, but Camino de Santiago. And I went to Santiago and Finisterre for around 1,000 kilometers. And I don't know how much that it is in miles, but basically I walk across Spain almost 10 years ago. And the Spanish people are the best, because I don't speak Spanish at all, and I try to communicate with them, so I would always ask if they speak like English, and they all would say no. So I tried to speak Spanish to them, and I basically have like maybe 3 sentences I can say in Spanish. That is, please, I need a room to sleep, or I don't eat meat, and it's important so I don't starve and have somewhere to sleep. And all the Spanish people would say like, no, they don't speak Spanish. But when I started, no, they don't speak English. But when I started to speak Spanish with them, with the little Spanish I had, they suddenly all spoke English. Like every single one of them. In the smallest village in Spain, they spoke English, so never believe them when they say they speak no English. Fiona, you don't have to walk all the way, but you can walk like parts of it, because I want to walk it again, and I have bad back now too, after I had a car accident a few years ago. But I'm not sure if I can carry a backpack now. I want to try that, but it would be a dream to walk it again. It's such a great experience. I loved it, really. Oh, Spanish is such a beautiful language. And the people are so nice. Really. I'm like shaking some white ink now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, then it's difficult. Yeah. I'm sorry. I hope that it's going to be better and that you'll be able to go there. Maybe you can even travel there, like just to visit the city. It's beautiful. I have white ink now, and I'll just add some details, like some feathers here and some details on the beak. Yeah, exercises help. Arthritis in the spine. Yeah, that's bad. Because I too have to make some exercises to be okay now. Also, be careful when you drive. I can't recommend having these experiences. of a car crash. No. Oh no, Cyan, that's bad. Oh. Well. Now we can make art together with our bad bags, right? Oh. Cyan, then exercises might help you too. Yeah. I feel like this painting is almost done. I honestly want to add a little bit more shadow here. Yeah. I thought I need this contrast to enhance this stork. I like them. I've also painted quite a few of them, as you have seen on my Instagram. Cyan, you are right. Back paints are the worst. Here are the storks that I've painted recently. This is not a stork. There are colorfuls though. Nasreen, this is the Moleskine watercolor sketchbook. But it sometimes has issues with the paper because sometimes the paper doesn't want to take the color well, and you may have seen it in the last. No, I haven't. I filmed it, but I didn't have don't have the video online yet. It didn't take the paint well around here, and I had this issue on other pages too. But sometimes it's like on this page where you usually would paint, not on the back side. So I don't know why. And I only have this issue with the Moleskine sketchbooks. But there are also sketchbooks from Hahnemühle, a German producer, or I don't know. And this is the one that I use now. And I haven't painted in them much, but up until now I didn't have yeah, they all buckle a little bit, like you can see here in the Moleskine. But I also use a lot of water, to be honest. And yeah, the Hahnemühle one that didn't have this issue with the paint or the paper not taking the paint. And they cost almost the same around here, so I don't know how it is in the UK. But Hahnemühle has great sketchbooks too, and they also have like a little bookmark added to them. And they come in like different sizes too. They come also in the smaller size. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, I haven't used the Stillman and Bryn sketchbook. I don't know them. Oh, thank you, Grace. I I'm never sure how a painting will turn out. To be honest, that's why streams are a little bit more stressful for me than paintings, like usually. But I actually like it. It's still drying up, like here some spots, but I can try to peel the masking tape. Yeah, because I like this yellow one. It peels very nicely and it doesn't rip paper, usually. You like the buckling, Fiona? Why? Yeah. I also think that these colors give a nice texture, and this is not cotton paper, so it blooms quite a lot, but it's nice for the background. Nazreen, to be honest, eyes are my favorite part to paint. That's why I try to choose like references or animals where they have big expressive eyes. So I think this is the stork. There are different ones. Some have red beaks and some have black beaks, and I just found out yesterday that this like is another um, kind. Species? No, it's not a different species. It's, well, different kind of stork. This one I love to paint because of the eyes. I think they look like a little bit like um, now I don't have the English name for it. A precious stone that's like yellowy glowing. Oh, thank you, Fiona. No, Nasreen, they are not tiger eye, but amber. Amber. Yes, Fiona, amber. Oh, I love amber. It's when you go to Poland or Lithuania or something, you can buy amber everywhere. And when I'm there, I always buy jewelry with amber in it. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful precious stones. Are there pigments using amber? I don't know. Well, so is there anything else you want to see today? Or I think I would wrap it up a little and finish this stream today. But if you are curious about anything, I will answer questions or show you stuff or basically anything you want. Well, Grace, I have already shown my palettes today and painted the stork, and I don't know if you are curious about anything. I just wanted to know if you are missing something during the stream or want to see anything. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you, Nasreen. Thank you all for being here, and once again, sub the love. Don't forget to follow all those wonderful people in chat. Oh, Cyan, thank you. I enjoy your streams too, but sometimes I just miss them and I feel bad about it, honestly. Thank you, Nasreen. Thank you all. Thank you for being there, and I hope I will try, Grace. This was fun for me also, and I think I'll do more streams soon and paint some more animals, not necessarily birds or storks. Although this is the fourth that I've painted, and yes, and to be honest, sometimes I have slept through your streams, and I feel bad about it. I have to get up earlier. Sam, what do you mean by closing it? I think I will end the stream now, because it's been almost 2 hours. I have shown you many things. I have painted this one. Oh, there was a blob of paint. This is crazy. Well. So, I'm ending it now. Thank you all for being there. I appreciate it a lot. You are great people, and we will see each other soon on your channels or mine. Have a great day. Sam, is there anything you want to mention? No, Sam. Another time. I'm sorry. Have a great day or evening or night, wherever you are, because it's like almost 10 p.m. here. Have a great night. Bye.